I don't really care what anyone says. This is the best breakfast ever. Eggs. I don't know if you guys can see this all right, but eggs and friggin' bacon, bro. Now, I haven't had bacon in a long time. I usually don't buy bacon, but I said, what the hell? I'm going to give it a go. So instead of just having eggs for breakfast, you have the bacon. That's the real breakfast right there. You don't have to go out to a restaurant. Just make it at home on your own. And that's about it. Wait 1 second. Let's put this way. Yeah, well, so I decided to put the webcam closer to the kitchen because right now I'm having breakfast. I never recorded like on the webcam in this area. Well, I did actually before when I had like my laptop, like my older my other laptops I had before. But with this laptop, I never done that. Of course, if I had a cell phone, of course I can record in this area anytime. But yeah, and I wasn't really deciding to to record a video for May 2nd, but I was like, what the hell? I might as well record another video for sure. But yeah, I'm not too sure how much talking is going to be in this video because, like, I don't know, I don't really have much to say really today. Um, like I said, I was going to wait until, until Friday. 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to wait until Friday, May 3rd, but yeah, it's just like, whatever. Anyway, but before I have my breakfast, I just want to show you guys something. Oh man, it's so good. So 1 second, guys. One second for it. I was gonna show them, but now I think I threw it out or something. Oh shit! Yeah, I think I. Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. I think I threw it out. Damn it! All right, guys. Sorry, I was gonna show you something, but I think I must have threw it out. I don't know what happened. Oh, now I. Oh shit! Let me turn the light off. Now I know what I was gonna show you guys. I forgot. It's in the freezer. Just gonna make my breakfast here. Eggs and bacon, baby. Eggs and bacon. Mm. delicious. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. This pizza I've never had before. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it looks better now. Yeah, so I never had this kind of pizza before. Of course, I had deluxe pizza before. This is the deluxe, but I guess they're like, you can like win a car or something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But I'm probably not gonna have this until probably like the weekend. But it has, the Italian sausage, pepperoni, peppers, red onions, and olives. That's the deluxe. It's kind of like, yeah, like the Supreme Pizza at Little Caesars. Like the same, same idea. Kind of, yeah. But, all right, so I'm going to change the camera. I'm just going to move the camera back to the TV. Let me just move this over here. All right. Figure which way. It's gonna be stupid for a little bit. Bacon and eggs is the true breakfast, but you also have to have Tropicana orange juice. Now, a lot of people say that this is expensive because I think it's $5.97, $6 for this. It's 2.63 liters, right? So it's over 2.5 liters, right? So, in my opinion, I think it's worth it. I mean, that's just my opinion. I used to drink Simply Orange a lot, but Tropicana is like more of the brand name. I don't know. It's like it just tastes better, right? And I usually get the no pulp. Well, you can't even see it, but anyway, guys, the no pulp. Yeah, because you don't want pulp in your like orange. You know what I mean? It just tastes like shit, Oh, really, really good. Really, really cold. So, yeah. So, I know on April 30th, I had some sad news. Some breaking news, of course, about me moving. I was supposed to leave here on, May 5th, of course, this Sunday. But we came to an agreement that, if I can get $480 next week, by next Friday, May 10, when I get my Trillium, my landlord said, I could stay until June 1st, which is on Saturday. Well, I get my money May 31st, but the thing is, where I'm moving to, it has to be available, right? Like, it has to be like 100% ready and stuff like that, right? And it will be by, of course, May 30th. But like, if like, say my mover, and he said, say my mover's like tired Friday from working all day, right? He'll just do it Saturday during the day, right? So that's what is going to happen for Saturday, June 1st, 2019. 6119. Yeah, man. 619. But anyway, so 6119, it is 100%. It is official for June 2019. May 31st or June 2019. That I'm not going to be living in this place anymore. So the original plan was for me to stay until June 2020, which would have been better, but another year, right? But yeah, so anyway, it's whatever, right? I mean, but the thing is, if I can't, or if I don't give them, $480, which is the rent, by next Friday, then of course I probably have to leave, before May 31st, before June 1st, right? So, but you know what? I'm not going to take that chance, because I can't really like move or leave until I get my next check, until I get my next pay, like my ODSP, right? Which is $1,100. That's not going to be until May 31st, right? So yeah, we have a long month. May is a pretty long month. Of course, once, like, my friend Matt, my landlord, once I give him the 480, he's going to be all, happy, right? But I still have to move on. He wants me to move on. So that's what's going on. Mm. Mm-hmm. Really messy. That's good. That's delicious, though. You know what? I'm going to tell you a story right now. Okay, so we'll wrap this video up when it hits 20 minutes. Okay. So, good stuff. So, what I'm saying is, I forget his name now. Oh my God, what's his friggin' name? Devon. like not Devon, like the WWE wrestler Devon. So Devon, Devon, yeah, or Devon or Devon, yeah. Anyway, Devon, my friend, my old friend from years ago. Like I'm talking about like fucking like what 2008, 2009, so 10 years ago. Okay, my friend Devon. He lived across the street. He lived across the building from me because I was on, I think, the right side, and then he was on the left side, right? So in Toronto, in the Junction, so Dundas and Keele. That's where I was living in 2008 and 2009 to 2010, I believe. It was a different lifestyle back then. It was a different time back then. Things weren't. I mean, the area that I was living in, there was no shootings. It was a drug area, right? So a lot of junkies and stuff. So it wasn't really like a crime. Or I guess it was a little bit of crime because of the drugs, but like it wasn't like a shooting or a gang area, you know what I mean? It was a pretty poor area, the Junction. It wasn't really like a gang area. It wasn't Jane and Finch, you know what I mean? So or it wasn't like Scarborough, like Galloway or something, you know what I mean? So but anyway, my friend Devon, I mean, I can't remember. I think I came home, I was partying with Lewis and Robert at our friend's house, Rob Howie, and he lived at Parkdale. So, I was there. We were there all night, and I think we left at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And then, I was pretty fucked up, and then I was gonna go to sleep. But as soon as I got to my fucking door, Devon was right there. Because I didn't get home until it was like around 7. It took about an hour to get home because from Parkdale to Keele and Dundas, because I had to go, I think, to King Station from Parkdale all the way to Keele Station, right? So, you know what I mean? So then once that happened, so once I got home, he was at my door. I was like, yo, I was all drunk. And then he's like, yo, man, I just had breakfast. I woke up at like 5 in the morning. And then, yeah, like I said, I got home at 7. So I guess he was there when I was there. I guess he just got there when I just got there. I don't know. We got there at the same time. But he was he was there banging on my door at 7 o'clock in the morning. He's like, hey, man, let's go. I got so much beers in my house. I ended up getting like a whole bunch of beers yesterday. But then I just got into like the weed and stuff, so I wasn't really drinking as much. I only had like a 6-pack or something. That's what he was saying. And then I was like, oh, okay. Well, I was like stagging. I was drunk. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I just went back to his house and fuck, like we smoked weed, bro. So much weed, and then fucking like. And this is Toronto weed, so it was pretty high quality shit, you know what I mean? So then, we got pretty fucked up, and then I was already fucked up already, man. But I was younger back then, though, right? I was like, I think like 21 or something. Yeah, like this was 10 years ago, right? So when I was 21, even though I was already like drunk or whatever, right? Drinking all night, I still continued on drinking in the morning. But we didn't drink right away in the morning. We just like we smoked a bit of weed and then we drank, right? But I was fucking tired, yo. I was fucking out of it, yo. But after you have weed, it's like magic. That's the thing with weed, right? When you smoke weed, man, it makes you want to drink. You know what I mean? It just gets to you, especially when you're like young, like when you're 21, 22 years old. You know what I mean? You just kind of want to, you just continue on partying and partying. But now that I'm 31 years old, I wouldn't do that though, man. I'm not gonna party all night and then continue on partying at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to sleep at that time, right? You know what I mean? So, or if I pass out earlier, early like in the night, then I'll wake up, early in the morning. So, but that's what happened with me and Devon 10 years ago, man. It was a pretty crazy time. But once we had, that morning when I got home and I hung out with him at his place, once we had some weed, I only had, I think it was like 7 beers, and then I just like crashed, yo. Actually, we both crashed. I think he was up all night, or no, he had some sleep, and then he woke up 5 in the morning, and then um, but then yeah, and then I went back to his place when I got home. I wasn't going to at first, but I don't know, man. I just said fuck it, yo. So I think I was hanging with him from like 7 o'clock in the morning until like 11 or so. Yeah, so it was a good 4 hours. You know what I mean? So, and then I fucking, yeah, like I said, I cried. I passed out at his house, and then I guess he went back to sleep as well, and then we slept, until I think like 4 o'clock or something, like 4:30 in the afternoon, and then yeah, and I just went home because you just wanted to relax and stuff like that, So, but that was back in September of 10 years ago. So whatever year that was, all I know is I was 21 years old. So, but man, those were the days, guy. 10 years ago, those were the days because I was just like partying like more than I do today. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this here. Kind of went over 20 minutes, but just enjoying my breakfast, having some Tropicana, orange juice. It's about time I have a real good breakfast. You know what I mean? And the Mayhem 2K19 has begun.